Let us continue our discussion from the last lecture. Today we will have a look at how do we define an nth term of an arithmetic progression. Let's start with an example. Suppose you get a job and the contract says that you will get a monthly salary of 8,000 rupees, and the contract also says that you will get an increment of rupees 500 per annum. That is an increment of rupees 500 in the monthly salary every year. So your salary for first year will be rupees 8,000, and now salary for second year will be rupees 8,000 plus 500, that is equal to rupees 8,500. Now let us go to the salary for third year. Salary for third year will be salary of second year, that is 8,500 plus 500 increment. We can also write this as 8,000 plus 500 plus 500, or 8,000 plus 2 times 500. Since this is the third year, so you got increment twice. Or we could also write this as 8,000 plus 3 minus 1 times 500, which will be equal to 9,000 rupees. Similarly, if we look at the salary for fourth year, it will be salary for third year, that is 9,000 plus 500, or we could write this as 8,000 plus 3 times 500. Since it's the fourth year now, so we would have got increment 3 times, once, twice, and then again thrice. Or we could also write this as 8,000 plus 4 minus 1 times 500, or we could write it as 9,500. If we continue, salary for fifth year will be 9,500 salary in fourth year plus 500, or we could write this as 8,000 plus 4 times 500. By the end of fifth year, we would have received the increment 4 times. Or we could also write this as 8,000 plus 5 minus 1 times 500, or this will be equal to 10,000. Now, if I ask you what will be the salary for, let's say, 15th year, you will say, well, the starting salary was 8,000. By 15th year, we would have got increment 14 times. So it will be 8,000 plus 14 times 500. Or we could also write this as 8,000 plus 15 minus 1 times 500. And this will be equal to 15,000 rupees. So this will be salary for 15th year. Similarly, if I ask you what will be the salary for 25th year, well, you'd say that salary for 25th year would be 8,000 plus 25 minus 1 times 500, which will be equal to 20,000 rupees. So we see that there is a pattern arising here. Salary for fifth year is 8,000, that is the starting salary, plus 5 minus 1 times the increment. For 15th year, it is the original salary, starting salary, plus 15 minus 1 times the increment. So if we generalize the situation and let's say we want to write salary for just some n year, if we ask, then the salary would be the starting salary plus we would have received the increment n minus 1 number of times. So it will be starting salary plus n minus 1 times increment. In this case, it will be 8,000, which was our starting salary, plus n minus 1 times 500 rupees, which was the increment every year. So by now, you would have got a feel for how we write nth term for an AP. Let us go ahead and do it. So we have the first term as A, the second term as A plus D, or this is equal to A plus 2 minus 1 times D. The third term as A plus 2D, or this is equal to A plus 3 minus 1D. the fourth term as a plus 3d or equal to a plus 4 minus 1d, and so on. So have a look at the connection between this term 4 and it is 4 minus 1, 3, 3 minus 1, second term 2, 2 minus 1. Therefore, if we continue doing this, then the nth term will be Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 times t. That is, the nth term is n minus 1 times t. So this expression that we have here is called the nth term of an AP. So let's say there are m terms in an AP. Then the last term or mth term will be Tm is equal to a plus m minus 1 into d. Similarly, if we say we need 25th term of an AP, then it will be first term a plus 25 minus 1 times d, that is a plus 24d, and so on. You can write for anything. 33rd term will be a plus 33 minus 1 times d, or a plus 32d. Let us quickly have a look at an example. It says find 10th term of an AP. The AP is 2, 7, 12, and so on. So we need to find the 10th term. So what do we have here? We have the first term as 2, a is 2, and the common difference will be, let's say, t2 minus t1, which will be equal to 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So we have a, we have d. Now we need to find the 10th term. So 10th term will be a plus 10 minus 1 times t, which is equal to a plus 9d. Therefore we have 2 plus 9, 5, 45 is equal to 47. Therefore the 10th term in this AP will be 47. We will have a look at more examples in the coming lectures.